Time now for our Nebula, Beard, and Arsenault Legal Difference segment. Wes Gralapp returns to our show. We're going to talk about MedPay, learn more about it and what it is. So, Wes, thanks for joining us once again on the phone this morning. One day we'll get you back in the studio.
I look forward to that day and being able to spend some time with all of our friends at KALB.
There you go. Okay, tell us, what is MedPay coverage?
Medical payments coverage is an option that you can purchase when you're obtaining automobile insurance that will pay for medical bills incurred as a result of injuries sustained while occupying the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't have to be an accident. You know, you could be filling your car with gas and somehow or another spill gas and get it in your eyes or something. You have a medical bill as a result of anything that deals with occupying a vehicle. You can have your medical payments coverage pay for it. Most of the time it does happen as a result of an accident.
Yeah. What are the benefits of having MedPay, Wes?
Well, you know, some of us are uninsured with regards to health insurance, or if we are insured, we have deductibles and co-pays that we have to meet. So if you're unexpectedly in an automobile accident and you go to the hospital, your medical payments coverage will pay first and likely cover your deductibles and co-pays, because medical payments coverage is usually purchased in the amounts between $1,000 and $5,000, and that's what it's designed for, is to pay those things that your regular health insurance doesn't pay for, or to get you some initial treatment without having to come out of pocket.
Is that type of coverage, MedPay coverage, required?
No, it's not required by law. Mm-hmm. We are required to have automobile insurance under Louisiana law, but not medical payment coverage. It's an option.
Yeah. Okay, how do you purchase it?
When you insure your automobile, you simply tell your agent or your insurance company that you would like to have medical payments coverage. Mm-hmm. It's very inexpensive, and literally it's a couple of dollars a month, but it comes in handy when you do have that unexpected expense of an accident.
Yeah, in some ways, I guess it can work as a supplement for your health insurance.
Yes, sir. It absolutely does.
And okay, if I'm a passenger or at fault, and how does MedPay apply?
If you're a passenger in a vehicle that has medical payments coverage, then you are covered as a passenger under that medical payment policy. So it would work the same way as it would if you owned the vehicle. So if you're a passenger, then you're able to apply for benefits under the medical payments coverage of the vehicle that you're riding in, or if you have it on a separate vehicle that you own, mm-hmm. you can also apply for it there.
Medical bills paid by the at-fault party, okay. Do I get to keep the medical payments money then?
No, you do not.
Yeah.
If the at-fault party's liability insurance is not sufficient to properly compensate you, then you can argue to your insurer that you are allowed to keep the medical payments money, and most of the time you will be able to. However, if you're properly compensated and it includes your medical bills, then you owe that money back under the right of subrogation to your medical payments insurance company.
Wes, what do you think of MedPay? Is it something useful that people should get?
Great question, Mark, and I do believe that people should have medical payments coverage. Mm-hmm. Just an ambulance costs $1,700 from the accident site to the hospital. So you want to have medical payments coverage. It's very inexpensive, and it keeps you from sustaining bills that will wreck your credit. So I strongly recommend that people get it.
Gotcha. Yeah, you just don't think of things like that. The ambulance trip, how expensive that can be from the accident site to the hospital.
The average emergency room physician charge mm-hmm. is around $1,500, and that doesn't include the hospital. That's just the doctor who examines you. So you can run up $5,000 easily in initial visit to the hospital. And so you want to have medical payments coverage so that your credit stays in good health.
And yeah, it comes in handy. All right, Wes, thanks for joining us. If people have more questions about MedPay, what's the easiest way to touch base with you?
Call me at Nublett Beard and Arsenault, 561-2500.
Wes, thanks for joining us. Good to have you again this morning.
Happy 4th of July, everyone.
You too. Thanks, Wes. We have more to come.
I know we